Hello, today we're going to be going over Gahaz. This place I never even bother to go to, especially even before the rework, because before the rework it was just good for like Black Spirit Claws perhaps, and a little bit of Yonas and some scrolls. That was pretty much the main attraction for Gahaz, was coming here so you could stack scrolls on scrolls and you would be able to, get a few runs a day from just camping Gahaz. But realistically, the money here was pretty minuscule and mostly just kind of like mooses camped here. The speed classes usually would come here back in the day because they would grind it the most efficiently, but things have changed obviously with the Valencia rework, so now it's actually pretty damn good. I've pretty much just come to the conclusion that any spot in Valencia that's not related to Histria or Akhman, the average money per hour is going to be anywhere between at least 110 million all the way up to like 180 million. That's like pretty much the average range for most of the areas. And Gahaz is joining that exact same number game right now at 167 million, at least from my run, at 10.4k trash per hour. That's pretty solid. That, like I said, comes out to 167 million. If we factor everything here, we're looking at somewhere around the ballpark of close to 200 million if we count the 10 Kafirs that I got and the scrolls if I ran them. We did get a Black Spirit Claw, which was pretty clutch. So realistically, it's kind of upwards of 200 million from just 1 hour. So again, that's assuming you sell everything. So there's that to consider. But realistically, if we're just talking about trash, 167 million, which is really solid. Now, I may have been able to push this trash loot a little bit farther than what I have, but I'm not a good Gahaz grinder. I tried it out in Succession and I never play Succession on Zerker, so not exactly adept in the Succession arts, but I did make it work at 10.4k an hour. So I will say that at the very minimum, it is okay. I think classes like Musa or just the better speed classes will be able to make this a lot more effective. And I think that you can do this without Agris, because I had to use Agris to get this, which was fine. It didn't actually burn that much Agris. It's like 15k or something like that. So it didn't burn too much, but yeah, I just grinding it kind of felt like a pain in the ass because I was just running around basically the entire cliff rotation from top all the way down bottom because you would just overclear. So it's kind of a pain in the ass to grind. Not my favorite place, but if you're like, well, everywhere else is crowded and I still need to make some money, 167 million Gahaz, that's not bad. I can't complain about that. That's pretty good. And considering that most of the other trash places are kind of like whatever, like Bastion's being 14.8, Basilisk being the absolute worst at 8.3, which honestly, buff Basilisk, it's fucking terrible. Kadri's 15.7, Centaur's 21.9, Crescent's 10.6, Gahaz 16.1, Naga's 12.7, which is actually, I need to go there, that's pretty solid. Pilaku 16.4, Sulfur Mine 18.6, and Waragon's 10k exact. Considering that Gahaz is on the higher end of the spectrum, just under Pilaku, it's technically the third most valued, or no, it'd be the fourth because Centaur's being number one, so it would be the fourth best spot in the game in terms of just like raw what trash is worth. That's actually not bad. Is it the most money per hour? Probably not. Obviously, Centaurs and Sulfur being very solid. I've heard Fogan's is kind of cracked. Pilaku is pretty cracked, so it's not the best by any means, but it is still a very nice alternative to the speed classes that are really good at moving around and hitting all the mobs in one single hit. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys learned a little something. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Yeah, she knows I'm the one. Yeah, she knows.